Hi friends, this is Jody Renshaw from the Thrifty Pigeon and Studio 36, and we are here today for a static sale, which I will explain in a moment. But first I wanted to welcome you to my channel if you're new here, and if not, if you have been visiting for a while, I just want to say thank you so much for helping me to grow this channel. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you. I can try, but I really, really appreciate you. We had our first live sale on Sunday, my husband and I, and if you missed it, you can see it in the playlist for the Thrifty Pigeon. It was so much fun. It was so much fun. We had quite a few laughs and sold some things and had some great conversation. So I couldn't have imagined it going better. So thank you very, very much for being there in both person online and in spirit. So today's static sale. So I have had a pottery sale before and it was successful. People enjoyed shopping at their leisure rather than live. So I will be doing both. I will do live sales and I think they will primarily be on Sundays. My husband and I are just trying to figure that out. 7 o'clock seems like a good time, 7 p.m. Eastern time. We might even do them later, not sure. There are a lot of different people who have sales on Sunday, so I know that we might be, dealing with some competition, but we have to pick the day that's right for us. And if you want to come on by, and if you want to buy things from someone else, that's perfectly fine. So I just appreciate the support in any way. So today is a static sale, pottery. I am a huge collector of pottery and at my local thrift stores, and of some wonky pottery, some handmade items that maybe weren't sold in studios. Those are my favorites. And so I like to rescue them and rehome them if possible. And if you want to see one of the most amazing home project pieces you will ever see, it did not sell. You should go watch our first live sale because it's a riot. And if you want that piece, you just let me know. One of the beautiful people who came to the sale suggested I bring it out during every live sale until it sells. So just for a laugh. So we'll see. So a static sale is this. If you haven't been to one, this will be my second one. What I mean by static is just that it's not live. So it will remain on YouTube for infinity, but it will be open for a week. So 1 week from today is when this sale will end. And what happens is it's not there's no bidding, there's just claiming an item. So if you see an item that you want, you type the associated letter for that item in the comment section and just let me know that you want it, and then send me an email to the Studio 36 Bangor at gmail.com, which is in the description. And then I will invoice you for the item and you will just pay exact shipping for that. If you want me to hold on to some items for a little bit until you accumulate more, which some people have done, let's say you believe you're going to attend the live sale on Sunday, so you want to save on shipping, no problem, I'll hold the items for you. So I think that's really it for a static sale that you need to know, is just that the first person to claim the item is the person who wins that item. I hate to say the word wins. Is able to purchase the item. No one's a loser here. So pottery sales will be something I'll do regularly, and I'll probably continue to do them as static sales so that people can look them over at their leisure. It's something I'm working on. So, and if that's it, I want to ask you guys if you have any questions, but you can't answer me right now. So if you have any questions, you just let me know. But I will show the item. I will talk about the item. I will I'll give a price for that item, associate a letter with it, and then you go ahead and put that letter, should you want the item, in the comment section, and then send me an email. And that's it. And if I already have your email from previous sales, don't worry about it. You don't need to send me an email. So we'll get started. I'm going to take a sip of my coffee, and maybe you're going to take a sip of yours. I have my Darth Vader cup. This is a cup I made from an art piece that I made. It's Darth reading in the bathtub. Ah, cold coffee. Cold coffee. Okay, so the first item is one of my favorites. It is a tray. Oh, I need to have my ruler out. Good thinking, Jody. Okay. It doesn't have a specific way that it needs to go. I mean, it could go any which way. I want to call this Art Deco, but I'm not very good with all that. With all those fancy words. I just know that somebody made this, and it's gorgeous, and I love it. So it's made by Stone Boulder, I'll let you look at that. It was made in Vermont. It has a little stamp here too. It is about 12 by almost 8 inches, so it's a pretty big piece. I'm sorry if the lighting is a little off. I just love it. I feel like this way it looks like people or a grasshopper. Or people and a grasshopper. So this one, oh, and if I forgot to say, I'm sorry. No, I think I did say that you pay for shipping. Yes, I'm sorry. So this one is probably 2 to 3 pounds. 2, definitely 2. And this is A for $14. So if you want that, oops, there we go. If you want this piece, you just comment A, and we'll take care of that. I'm just going to put everything over here. Well, not everything, but. Okay, the next one is, okay, I wrote something cryptic here. Oh, I know. Okay, so this is my funny piece for the show, and or for this video. It's not. Is it a show? Are we having a show? Maybe. So maybe this is how they're made, but I have never seen one like this before. I'll tell you, our friend Cliff Jones. I'm just gonna call him our friend. Our friend Cliff Jones made this, signed it, and look at how very strange this is. It is, I would assume it's a bud vase, but where do you put the water in? Like, do you just pour water in the holes and then put your buds in? I don't know if Cliff thought this all the way through. Or did he make it so that you would just put artificial flowers? I don't know. But I absolutely love it. I love the glaze. I love the pinching. I mean, somebody's hands just pinched that all closed. I just think it's fabulous. And so I would imagine it with white flowers, but you can imagine it with anything you want. And I would put water in it. I would just like run it under the faucet and let water go into the holes and then put my buds in. So this beautiful home piece, or I just assume it's not a studio, but maybe someone watching this is like, Cliff Jones is an amazing studio artist. How dare you? Cliff, I love it. So don't you worry. This is B for $10. $10 gets you this very unique piece. Where am I putting everything? I don't know. Okay, the swirl bowl. Where did you go? Right here. So this bowl is unsigned. Look at how pretty that is. I believe it to be unsigned, but look at those handles, how well done they are. Look at that. And they've got like this, like leaves or something on the side. And those are unglazed. It's this neat combination of, like this isn't glazed, the brown. Those are my dogs. So we'll try to get through this. Someone honked their horn. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Apparently somebody was knocking on the door, so the dogs were doing their job. So who can be mad at them? So this doesn't look signed anywhere that I can see, and that light would definitely show it. But the glazing, oh my gosh, the glazing is magnificent. And the applied handles are just, look at the symmetry there. Just so well done. Look at that. Oh, I love this piece. So this is, see, I love all these pieces, but I can't keep them all. So I get to play with them till they go to your house. So 7 inches in diameter. So it's a nice piece. It's a nice, I mean, it's useful, definitely. And this is C for $8. Bargain. That is a bargain price right there. And it's not, it's like maybe a pound. So wouldn't cost very much to ship. I'm going to put this over here too. Okay. That's not the most attractive pose I've made on a video. Okay, so this piece is, it is not, I have a hard time knowing what this might be. I don't know if it's studio pottery. I don't know if it, I just don't know. I just know it's cute. So it's an owl. Is that? There we go. It is an owl with a bluebird on top. I don't know if this is a ceramic piece. It's not signed. I don't know if it's factory and somebody painted on it, although I very much doubt it. I don't know. But it's useful. You can put flowers in it. You can put your pencils in it. You can put anything you want in it. It is a sweetie. I used to have fake flowers right here so I could show things, but this owl, but I don't, is what I meant to say. This owl is about, almost about 3 inches tall. Whoops. And about that wide. So she's a round little gal. And this one is D for $5. D for $5. I can hear my family outside letting the dogs out. Okay, this piece. I know exactly what this is. I love these. Look at this. Look at this picture. Look at that blue. That blue is as rich as it probably is showing up on screen. So gorgeous. And this is signed Williamsburg Pottery, which some of you probably are very well aware of. I know that one of the thrifter resellers that I watch, she's like, these are everywhere where she is, so she doesn't even look at them. And I'm like, I want them. I want them all. Because look at how well done that top is. Just, you can see it spinning on the potter's wheel and them just carving right into it. And then the spout is just so perfect. It's just really well done pottery. But apparently, you know, in some areas it's more plentiful than others. So this is, I thought it was taller than that. It feels taller. It's 4.5 inches tall and roughly 3 inches wide. Oh, I can just see how the handle was made. I'm always watching videos on how pottery is made, and it just blows my mind. So this is very affordable. Why is E for $6? The letter E, $6. What do we have now? Oh, okay. This is definitely a homemade piece. This is more ceramic than it is pottery. Like, someone made this probably in a ceramic class. But I loved the colors, so I had to rescue it. And when I looked at the price to see what I paid for it, I was like, okay, this must have been in the very beginning of my pottery hunting because I paid too much for this. But I'm not sad. It's gonna go to a nice home, and you're gonna put herbs in it, and the other thing is too, you can see somebody used it. I have not cleaned it out yet. I'll clean it out if you want me to. I mean, you want me to, right? Who's gonna say no to that? So I'll just rinse it out, scrub it up a little bit. But yeah, there's a little bit of paint loss right here. But other than that, it's just funky. And I love all the colors. Did I tell you how tall it was? About 4.5 inches and about 3.5 to 4 inches wide. And this is, whoops, F for $6. Why did I make that the same price as the picture? And why? There we go. That looks better. F for $6. I think it's because of the colors. I was just picking numbers. Or maybe it's because I paid too much for it. Anyway, I think I just snort laughed. You're welcome. You're welcome, guys. Okay. Well, I did not put on the back of G what G is. I think I know, though. I think I know. Let me just make sure. Yes, I know what it is. It's the little teapot. Okay. This is still dusty. I cleaned it off as well as I could. Look at this little teapot. Oh, am I gonna shake? Don't shake, Jody. Look at that. Look at this teapot. Yeah, it's still dusty. Darn it. I'll clean it up. You can rub it and a genie comes out, and that's free. Okay? And also not true. So this is stamped in another language, so I have no idea what it says. And look at the little cover comes off. It's just so darling. I don't know why it's this flat. Like, oh geez. I need to take the dust off. I don't know anything about this. Oh, I'll be right back. Hold on one sec. So I just had a coughing fit off camera. Probably because I was, putting dust in my face. So this sweet little teapot, which is from handle to edge 5 inches, but it's like maybe 1.5 inches tall, if that. And it's not wanting to show up again. But this sweet little baby is G for $6. I'm in love with $6, apparently. And I don't see that showing up. G for $6. Okay, my lighting is, I've got the ring light. Then I have this other light, which is far more direct. So, okay, this next piece is heavy. And so, no, wait. It's not as heavy as I thought. It's not as heavy. I think I have something heavier. Yes, I do. I have a bowl that's heavier. So this is a primitive jug. And I bought it at an antique store. I cannot say for certain that it is primitive. It just very much has the primitive style. And it has had some use. So you can, no chips or anything. It just clearly was used for something. It has the primitive style. It's about, see, it's not as, it's still just as heavy as the tray, I think. Like 2 pounds, maybe 3. So just know that if you're buying from California, because I'm in Maine. But we can always do those flat rate boxes. So there's the inside. It is about 6 inches by 8 inches. So it is wider than it is tall. And the handle, you can see how that was made and pinched. I love when you can see human interaction with the piece. Gosh. So I've been holding on to this for a while because I thought I was going to keep it. But my decor is very, I don't know if you can see behind me, very, very bohemian floral and very Frida Kahlo-esque, which is what I'm going for. Which, by the way, today I bought at Goodwill, I bought a matted framed Diego Rivera piece that I love. So I'll show that in a haul soon. Anyway, this is only $16, which is, I honestly believe, less than what I paid at the antique store. And it is H for $16. Okay, this next one is for a set of 3. I just thought they looked really good together, so I wanted to keep them together. They're not by the same maker, for sure. So I'll show you all 3 at once. Da-da-da. Set of 3 bud vases. I just liked the way they looked together. I like the blues, the varying blues together. I think I'd put this one in the middle. There, I like that. And I feel like there's like dust on everything today. Because the wind was blowing into my room the other day, like wildfire. Okay, this one is one of the heavier ones. I definitely think it's more of a homemade piece. It looks like there might have been someone trying to make a signature at the top. It's sort of like paperweighty in terms of how it feels. So, a little bud vase. Oh, and I think they're all pretty much the same height, about 2.5 to 3 inches. And this one, if you notice, is wonky, which I adore. I adore its wonkiness. This one I was tempted to keep. This one, I don't think has any signature at all. This one looks very much more studio made though, with those flowers. Look at how pretty that is. And then this one does have a signature carved into the bottom. I don't know what it says. It looks like doctor's handwriting. And then look at the swirls. So all 3 of those pieces, all 3, for $12. You get the 3 bud vases. My voice just did something weird. I'm sorry. Let's do some more coffee. Okay. Oh, this is new to me. I just wrote down little green tray. This is signed. You probably saw it, if you're not new here, in a recent haul video. It says E. Burge, B-U-R-G-E, and it's stamped PEI for Prince Edward Island, which is very close by where we are here in Maine. So, look at that. Ah, look at the swirls, you guys. Look at the swirls. This is one of those pieces where I'm like, I just want to bite it. It's so freaking cute. And it, like, the floral part, or the paisley, floral and paisley, goes up into the sides. I just love it. Somebody made this. Somebody made this. And that is $6 because apparently I am in love with the number 6, or was last night when I did this. J. J for $6. I was just putting $6 on everything. Okay, so this next one is also sort of it's got to be a homemade piece. It has got to be a homemade piece. And so these are the things, if you're new here, that I love to rescue because I don't want them going in the landfill. And somebody made these. I think it was my friend Picasso Cat, Kathy, who called it misfit art. I love that. Misfit art. So I love collecting misfit art. And this is a little bit misfit. At first blush, from afar, you might think studio piece. You might. Wow, I am not doing that again. My arm looks like Popeye's arm when I pull it back that far. My arm is not, I'm not that built. So anyway, this, when you look closer, you can see that it is probably a home project. It's got this waffling though that I just love. I don't know if it shows up. Yes, it does. Look at that. And then all these like cuts into the clay. And I don't know. And I'm a photography teacher, which is an art form, right? So I teach the rule of thirds and the basic principles of art in my classes. And this goes against nearly everything I teach because, you know, it's very symmetrical while not being symmetrical, if that makes sense. I love it anyway. I love it anyway. So this is, what did I put on this? Oh wait, it is signed on the bottom. Oh my gosh, I only just noticed this. Bill. Literally says Bill. Well, thank you, Bill. Bill, thank you for your contribution to art and pottery. Look at that. Oh, I didn't tell you the diameter. Almost 9 inches. You could do some stuff with this bowl. So this is, K for $8. K for $8. Somebody please love this. Please give it a home. You can name it Bill. Bill the bowl. Okay. This next piece, I think, is definitely a studio piece. I want to revisit that arm thing. So if you pull your arm, okay. Because look at that. I don't ever want to do that again. I look like Popeye. Okay. If I did look like Popeye, I'd be proud of it. But I don't, so it just struck me as very odd. Okay, let's just move on. So this tray. Look at that. This is, hello Miss Maggie. This is 7 inches by 7 inches. It's totally square. And I'm loving the decoration on it, the painting. So abstract. You can put it any way you like. It has on the back, if I remember right, oh, that's right. I couldn't tell if it was a date. Oh, hey guys. All the dogs are coming in now. Hey guys. Oh, all of them are here. The puppy too. They're playing, they're playing a little rough. They're playing a little rough. Guys, okay. So, where is it? I don't know if you can see it. I can't tell if it's a name or a date. If it's a name, it's Zodi. If it's, or it's 2009. Might be 2009. I don't know. Oh, but this is $12. L. L for $12. And this would be This would be about a 2-pounder, I'm thinking. Oh, I had this in bubble wrap. Put it back in bubble wrap. Okay, so I wrote down small bud vase. Oh yes. So here's another bud vase. It almost has the same sort of abstract look as the tray, the very first tray that we looked at. I really appreciate abstract. I didn't when I was younger, and now I absolutely love it. And GP made this in 1977. Oh, it's not, is that not showing up? I don't know. There, I think that shows up. GP 1977. This is about 3 inches tall, kind of like the other bud vases. And this one I have M for $8. I think this is a special one. I think it's special. Okay. Oh. Okay, this next piece is my favorite piece of the whole show. When I showed it to you guys in a haul, I just about lost my mind. Just about lost my mind. So this is the highest price piece that I have in here. Also, it's not going to be hard to ship because I know the exact box that I would put it in. And I would say it's about, I'm giving you all the details first because I want to gush when I show it to you. It's about 3 pounds, so know that. It is a Canadian potter. I ended up doing a lot of research. Yes, it's Hillborn. I don't know what the DS means, but Hillborn is a Canadian studio potter that's pretty famous. So, okay, ready? Ready for this? This wall pocket. I love this so much. So much. Look, I don't have a Popeye arm now. I have Popeye boobs sometimes though. Oh my gosh. Sorry. They're just, I hate pulling back because then you get bombarded. But anyway, look at that. Look at the detailing. And then this, like, oh, this flower right here applied after. And then the detailing here. Oh, I love it so much. So somebody must have had this hanging up. And the reason I think that is right there. See the notch? So it's not a flaw. I think it's just where the nail kind of laid for however long. I want to say when I looked him up that this was likely to be 80s, 70s or 80s. You can feel free to look him up too, Hillborn, Canadian potter. This is about 15 to 16 inches long. And you just put the water right down in there if you want to use it for flowers. Just hang this baby right up and you have your bouquet on the wall. Isn't that amazing? You could put a little stem in there too if you wanted to. I don't see any way the water would come out. I love this piece. So this is $20 and it's N. And that is an awesome price. I just want it to go to a good home. This would not be a good home for it. Our walls are 120 years old or something, and I could not. I don't think I could hang this up on these walls. I'd really have to find a stud, and not just my husband. Okay, corny. Sorry. Okay, ready? Two left. I just wrote small brown pot from 2008 on this one. So this was made in 2008. It's signed by Wayner. Must be their last name. I'm gonna give it a minute. There we go. Wayner in 2008. Abstract again, a little bit of drip glaze. Loving it. This is about 3 1/4, almost 3.5 inches tall and about 3 inches in diameter. So this could be for a succulent. It's glazed inside, nicely glazed actually inside. And this is O for $6. There comes my $6 again. It just seems like such a fair price. I mean, I don't know, $5. So a woman I worked for in retail, she told me people like even numbers when they shop. So, pardon me. Oh, I just noticed I need to clean that up right there a little bit. There's just a sticker residue. So I do even numbers. So there's your 6. Okay, last one, and this one's very pretty too. I remember going crazy gaga over this when I showed this to you guys. I really hope this shows up. This is white on white feathering glaze. Iridescent. Absolutely stunning vase. These are like leaves feathered all over. I mean, top to bottom. I hope to goodness this is showing up. It is signed by WB, I want to say. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. What was the last one signed by? Oh, Wayner. That was not a dog crying, that was a door closing, if you heard that. So, yeah, the white on white is just so beautiful. This is, look at my old ruler. 12 cents. 12 cents at Martin's. Okay, this is about 5.5 inches tall, chunky in the middle, so at its widest, probably 4 inches, 4.5. Isn't that lovely? Okay, so this one is $12 P, if you give me the letter P. And that concludes our second static pottery sale. So thank you for being here. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments or email me. If you want a piece, you know what to do. And I'm going to make another haul video soon because I have a huge haul. I went thrifting with my husband and things got out of hand. So I also went yard sailing, so that was good too. Anyway, I love you all so much. Thank you for being here and be good to one another. Love you. Bye for now.